what's in store tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Bruins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Quick pass to Reinhart. Slides the puck to Tkachuk. The Panthers looking against the half wall. And a good save on the play as action continues. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. From the slot. Scores! Oh, holy snipe!
Well, he's known for his snipes and his accurate shooting, James, but it's all because of a flat settled puck and he can get that quick release off. Well, his shooting accuracy is off the charts, James, but in large part it's due to knowing how to settle the puck. He is a perfecter of that, and he does it, and he finds the back of the net.
Florida's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Handles the pass. Moves it to Barkov. Oh, my goodness, what a hit! And not much on that one. And the play's finally whistled dead by the officials who can tend to the injured player.
Reinhart's just trying to get back on his feet here. I mean, that was a top hit right through the body. I'm sure he's still feeling the effects of that one.
The Panthers win the draw. Rips it from the blue line. Heavy hit into the wall, and look at this. We're going to get a stoppage here as the whistle's blown. A pane of glass is broken.
Well, safety is the first priority, and it was a thunderous hit, and as a result, there's a crack in the pane, and they'll have to replace that, James. The maintenance crew will come out here and make sure that it's taken care of.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Boston's ahead 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! The captain comes through!
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Barkov's won the draw. And he takes the pass. Looks to make a play over to Kulikov. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a short pass to DeBrusk. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Blocked in front. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by DeBrusk. Tkachuk's taking it from his own end. Tarasenko's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Florida's got the puck against the boards. And that's knocked away. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck grab by Mikula. Deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? And that's knocked away by Montour. Picked up along the boards by Mikula. The Panthers are on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Rodriguez takes the puck. The Bruins take over on possession. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Mikula. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Oh, what a save in front.
Bobrovsky's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes it to the net. Puck picked up by Saka. Answered the call there.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Make a change, make a change.
Here's a shot, and the puck makes out the mug. Scores, and we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. But you gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck. Good hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
Florida's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Boston's had the puck a ton in that opening frame, James. That's exactly what you want if you're the coach. You want to manage the puck. You want to own it in the offensive zone. They did just that. They just weren't able to convert. They find themselves trailing by 1. If they can trust the process, they'll find their way back into this game.
And that's knocked away by Barkov. Now he takes it over the line. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Oh, James, that puck is distributed perfectly. It's sitting nice and flat, and the shooter just loves it. Gets all of it, but the goaltender makes a great save.
He scores! Vladimir Tarasenko!
Oh, that's what you call quick transition in a counter-strike, James, as the puck's going one way towards your end, and then it winds up going north, and guess what? You are the recipient of speed off the rush, and you find a way to cash in. Beautiful play from start to finish.
Florida's now up by 2 here in the second, and, you know, Cheryl, I really like their game tonight.
Yeah, they've been fast in all 3 zones, and they've been skiing downhill in the offensive zone. That means they're attacking the net, and they're getting a majority of the shots, and they've been rewarded, James.
Skiing and skating, what a magic combination. Moves it quickly over to Mikola. Here's a chance. Oh, he had the answer on that one. The Bruins have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Coyle. Sends the pass in front, and that's intercepted. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely...
Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
The Panthers are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Forces the turnover. Takes the puck along the boards. And that's intercepted by Kulikov.
The Panthers have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
To the front! Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Bobrovsky's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
And he makes a save there.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes a shot. Denies him again. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Florida's got it in their own zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. Taken along the wall by Peak. Feeds the puck to Kiki. On the attack along the boards. Great positioning in the defensive end. Takes the feed. The pass in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Passes out front. Picked off in front. Tried to put the spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Quick pass to Peak. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Peak's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it to Saka. Picked off by Bennett. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Panthers have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Florida's on total cruise control early in this third period. Barkov's won the faceoff. Ekblad's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Tarasenko. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Lots of time left in this period. A lot of offense in this one, mostly from one side. We've got 4-1 the score. Florida's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. There's another great save. Heinen's crossed the line and is on the attack now. That's gloved by Bobrovsky. Ekblad's got the puck in his own zone. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Great reach with the poke check. And he loses control here. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Here comes the call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
And a solid save on the play there. Works it across to Marchand. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Kachuk's got the puck. Florida's got it behind the net. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. He's got a little jump. He's clear. Buries it for the goal.
We don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
The Panthers win it. Sends a pass over. Shot! My goodness, what a save by Swayman! Florida's gained possession along the boards.
Pasternak's almost out of the box.
Florida's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
And that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on...
Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone.
Bobrovsky Murphy's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Quick shot! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Florida's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes that one right in the logo. Handles the pass from his goalie. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. In a head-to-head matchup tonight, who had the better performance?
Kachuk's been able to contribute by generating scoring chances, and you know his teammates appreciate it. I think he's been the player that stood out for me, guys.
Montour's lugging the puck. And he takes the dish. Along the right wall, into the offensive end. Answered the call on that play. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. Scores! Popping bottles for Silly!
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Bruins have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
Here's a shot. Glove save, and the play continues. From behind his own net. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Hammers the shot. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty. Not the way to get back in the game.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Bruins are in transition. Quick feed to Marchand. They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
They couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did. Well, this shorty just shows you how quickly the game can change. You're down by a goal. You want to make sure that the deficit isn't two and fill it off. And you wind up going the other way and getting the shorty, which winds up being the equalizer.
Boston's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
And another call against the home team, and these fans I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get three in a row like that.
And he slides it quickly to Verhaeghe. Takes the shot. Great save by the goaltender on that one. They are really dialed in here tonight. Puck along the boards. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Point shot. Blocked in front. To the corner. Oh, nice save right there.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Well, there you go. 3 periods in the books, and we still don't have a winner. So keep those buckets tight because we're going to sudden death overtime in moments. Overtime, moments away. Florida's won the opening face-off, and their power play continues. Kachuk's got it against the boards. Taken along the wall by Bennett. Stopped by the goaltender. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Here they come, 3 of them. Passes it over. Here comes the official's call.
Well, you know your PKs and your goaltender have to stand on their head here. It's overtime, and now you're shorthanded.
Florida's ready to go to work with a 2-man advantage.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who is going to be the hero in this one?
Puts it on net. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Easily turned aside by Bobrovsky. Witherspoon's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain short-handed. Makes the save with the glove. Handles it along the blue line. Hammers the shot. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Boston's won the defensive zone draw. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center.
10 seconds.
And now it's grabbed by Ekman-Larsson. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Ekman-Larsson's got it across the line. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Puts it on net. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. And loses possession after a solid hit. He got all of that one. Here's the puck. Scores! Your overtime winner! And look at the silly this squad's putting on.
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait.